Why do we think that when we get older, our age defines how far we can get in life? I think that everybody has the ability to advance in life and to get better at things, no matter what their age is. Maybe you might have some limiting factors, as in physical abilities, or you're not as strong as you used to be mentally, but that stuff can eventually be built back up. There's plenty of people out in this world that have not given up. Why is it okay to start over at any age? Because life experience helps build you up so much. Even if you've had a terrible life and you've lived a lot of hardships, you can't say that you didn't learn along the way. So you're not building from a knowledge set of nothing. Starting at zero isn't necessarily what the situation is, because if you started from zero, you wouldn't be able to speak, you wouldn't be able to talk, you wouldn't be able to walk. And yes, there are some instances where you literally have to start over from zero, but I'm not talking about those specific situations. Physical injuries can be very difficult to deal with, and this is talking about starting over with a career or making a life choice that you're in control of. You can't put yourself through a situation where you think you're starting over from zero, because all that's going to do is discourage you. You need to keep yourself held high. You need to love yourself, and you need to carry yourself even though the baggage can be heavy. You should value yourself no matter what the situation is, because you are a human being, you are strong, and you love yourself, or should love yourself. And keep in mind that life is not linear. Although we have an age gap between, 70 to 100 years old, that doesn't necessarily mean that life is linear. You have the free will to make choices and do whatever you want in your time. If you choose to go outside and go on a walk today, the only person that's forcing you to do that is yourself. Make sure you give yourself enough respect to do the things that you want, and on top of things, do the things that you need to do to keep yourself disciplined. Keep in mind that getting older can give you a lot of wisdom. You know a lot of stuff that you would have never known when you were 12 years old versus 22 to 25 years old. If you're going through life and you don't know that you know a lot more than what you used to, I don't really know how to explain this, but maybe you should sit down and self-reflect quite a bit. Learn how to meditate, learn how to take care of yourself. Just learn how to value yourself in general. You don't have to reinvent the wheel to get anywhere in life as well. If you want to evolve from the current person that you are, you can take parts of that current person and build upon that. And you don't necessarily have to get rid of any part of you. You just have to reshape yourself to become more valuable in your eyes. And keep in mind that if you're walking and you're really trudging through the mud and stuff and you end up hitting a dead end, it doesn't mean that you're at the end of the road. There are tools and survival kits and all sorts of things in this world that you can use to dig yourself out of a rut. And it may not be easy, but you can eventually do it. And I'm not talking about financial situations and stuff. Financials can be very difficult. I'm talking about mental motivation. Keeping yourself going no matter what the situation is. It's a valuable trait to have. Just sit down and love yourself.